Hey guys, it's Nick Brown here. Wanted to talk to you about the difference between warm market and cold market and why it's so important in network marketing. So the question for you today is, have you ever made the transition or wanted to make the transition from warm market to cold market in your business? And if you haven't, this is something that will come up after you've called your friends and family, you've had some success in the business. Look, even if everybody told you no, at some point you're going to run out of people that you actually know that are in your warm market that you could call or message or reach out to or send a letter to and say, hey, I'm involved in something exciting. Would you like to take a look at it? Right? At some point, you're going to run out of that list of people. And at that point, you now need to go into your cold market, which is everybody else on the planet, right? And continue to present your business, your product, or your service. And this transition is vitally important, moving from warm market to cold market, if you want to make a career out of this business. Look, if you want to do this as a hobby and make hobby type money, couple $100 a month, get your products for free, get your service for free, and just talk about this when you're out and about and when the conversation comes up, it's no big deal. If you happen to make money, great, then you don't need to make this transition. But if you actually love the concept of network marketing, passive income, leverage, and the ability to have choices down the road in your future, then you have to make this transition. And the transition comes because you pick a plan, you pick some sort of system, and you don't have to buy it, you don't have to create it, it can be anywhere on that spectrum. You have to create a plan and create a system for you that you are going to implement and execute for you and your business as if this was a real business. You've heard me talk about this before. Network marketing, you have to treat it like a business. And you've heard this from your upline from the stage too. But the point I'm trying to make here is when you stop having people personally to call and contact or follow up with, what do you do next to get more customers? What do you do next to get more team members? And that plan, there's plenty of them out there. Look, if you just do a Google search for plans on getting leads or building your team, there's tons of different suggestions. My suggestion for you is it has to have a couple of things for you. It needs to be time oriented. What are you going to do? Time oriented and specific. What are you going to do? How long are you going to do it? And when are you going to do it? You have to schedule this in. This is a grind, for lack of a better term. You got to grind this out. How many calls are you going to make? How many people are you going to reach out to? How many ads are you going to mail? How many videos are you going to post? You don't have to create a blog. You don't have to cold call from the phone book, although those are two suggestions that would work if done long enough and correctly. Your skills are just going to get better. But you got to go do something and then pick a long enough time period to evaluate it so that you don't think that your system is broken or you suck. It just hasn't been doing it long enough. This is a long-term approach to building a business. That's why a company like Pepsi still puts advertisements out there. You guys know who they are. You know how to get their product. You know exactly what it tastes like. But they're still advertising. They're still marketing to you. Now, I'm not saying you have to pay for advertisements. Pepsi pays a lot. But you have to do both parts of network marketing. The first part is networking, which you're already doing and you've done for the last 10, 20, 30 years because that's where your warm market came from. You're going to keep doing that to make more people in your cold market become your warm market. But you need to do the second part too. It's marketing. You can do it with dollars. You could do it with your time. You could do it with a combination of both. You could pay somebody to do it entirely. You could read a book, a blog, a YouTube post. You could watch a bunch of videos to try something. But my point here is once you move from warm market to cold market and want to do this as more than just a hobby, you have to have a plan. Pick one, pick three. Choose when you're going to do it, choose what you're going to do it, and how long you're going to do it before you evaluate it. And utilize that to build your business. I hope this works for you guys. Look, if you've been in that situation where you know you need to make the transition from warm market to cold market, like this video, and then go find yourself a plan to do day in and day out. It doesn't have to be 5 days a week. But make sure it's consistent, measurable, so you know what your results you're getting, and build your business that way. Hope this helps to you. We'll see you on the other side. Bye now.